All right, critics are calling it an unethical stunt and asking the sergeant at arms for the House to investigate those who joined the effort. So will today's controversial move actually change anything about the way the Democrats are carrying out their current impeachment strategy? Well, let's ask one of the men who walked into that closed-door interview today, North Carolina Congressman Mark Walker. Congressman, good to have you with us tonight.
Thanks, Shannon.
Okay, so we know you had some pizza and Chick-fil-A. This is what Democratic Congressman Tom Malinowski had to say about that. He said, it's a bunch of Freedom Caucus members having pizza around a conference table pretending to be brave. Your response?
Well, I respect the Freedom Caucus, but I'm not the Freedom Caucus. I am the ranking member on intelligence and counterterrorism, and it's my duty to make sure if there is credible concerns to know what they are. But not just me. I'm not the one that should just have the information, but sometimes even members of the Intelligence Committee can't even have access to it. But it's not about even the Intelligence Committee members. This is about not only the members of Congress, but most importantly, this is about the American people understanding and having the knowledge of what's going on. This is behind closed doors, no accountability, no transparency, and that's why many are calling it a sham process.
Okay, Politico has a piece in which they write about the access that they say Republicans already have. They say more than 45 House Republicans already have full access to the depositions through their membership on one of these three panels leading the impeachment inquiry. During the depositions, Republican lawyers are given the same amount of time to question witnesses as Democratic counsel. So is it your argument that every House member needs access? Because they say, listen, Republicans have a seat at the table. They're in these hearings and these depositions.
All of it is smoke and mirrors, because you're looking at a process. And if you go back to Nixon and Clinton, this went through the Judiciary Committee. The fact is, Nancy Pelosi does not trust Nadler, so he's running it, or she's running it, through Adam Schiff in an Intelligence Committee, not even the Committee of Jurisdiction. And we're seeing this happen time and time again, where sometimes only Adam Schiff has the information. That's why it needs to be called out. That's why we need transparency. When you're a member of one of these three committees of jurisdiction, and you can't even go down and read some of the transcripts, that's a problem.
Okay, so the hearing did not, or this deposition did not go on as planned until you all left, and they went back to the way that they're doing this with those three committees as far as the representation, that kind of thing. So what do you hope to accomplish by the action that you all took today? Do you think it changes anything going forward?
Already we're seeing some success, because for the first time some of the media outlets are looking at the process. Listen, even if you were a little concerned about Trump, and I believe he's being railroaded, but wouldn't you want to know that the process was being fair, was being accountable? In this country, we have an innocent until proven guilty. That is not what the case is. This didn't start over Ukraine or a whistleblower. This started day one. In fact, I was looking it up today. In June of 2017, nearly 2.5 years ago, that was the first time that Democrats brought forward articles or inquiries of articles of impeachment. That's a problem. This is continuing to go on, and we need, look, the magnitude of taking out a sitting president is incredible. And the fact is that most of us do not even know what is going on behind those closed doors. And one other thing, the lead in tonight that was brought up saying that we blocked the witness from sharing. We did not. We did not rush in. Even storming in is a strong word. We followed the whip, the whip's Scalise in. We did not say a word. The witness was in there. We had to continue to go on with the testimony. Nobody blocked anything. It was only after Adam Schiff grabbed the witness and left.
Okay, I want to ask you something really quickly, because we're almost out of time.
Sure.
What about the security concerns? A number of members said people brought in cell phones that they worried about. This is the most sensitive place that you can have to discuss things and information, and it should never be violated by any party, regardless of what's going on.
Two quick things. Some of the members did not have SCIF experience. Those phones were quickly taken up. The second thing is, this was not a classified hearing. Each one of these times in intelligence, Adam Schiff leads with that. They have to say this is not a classified hearing.
Okay, Congressman Mark Walker, we thank you for making time for us tonight. Good to see you.
Thank you, Shannon.